Namo Namaha friends. Today we are going to learn about theorems in geometry. Now when you think of a theorem, you think that there is a lot of work to memorize, but that is not the case. If you know how to prove them in easy manner, then you can learn it very easily. So let us start how to solve or prove theorem. Before that, you should know about the statement of a theorem. What is the statement of a theorem? Is it is divided in two parts. Now, which are the two parts? The first part is given and the second part is to prove. Now, how to identify the given part or the to prove part? Now, given part is the first part of a sentence of a statement which is after if and before then connectors, and to prove part comes after then. Now if the sentence is like there is no if and then part, then how to identify given and to prove part? The given part is before the auxiliary verb is or are, and after the auxiliary verb is and are there comes to prove part. Now, for example, I have written some words, some sentences below, and it contains two parts. The given part is colored red and to prove part is colored red. The given part is colored green and the to prove part is colored red. As you can see, one statement is given here, and the statement states if quadrilateral is a rhombus, then its diagonals are perpendicular bisectors of each other. Now the part which is after if is quadrilateral is rhombus, and that part is given part. That means a diagram or the given part is given which is quadrilateral. Another part is after then and which is to prove. And what is that part? That part is its diagonals are perpendicular bisectors of each other. Now let us think of another statement which can be the opposite angles of intersecting lines are equal in measures. As you can see, I have colored green part and which is given, which comes before are. Opposite angles of intersecting lines are equal in measures, and that equal in measures is to prove. So when you understand statement thoroughly and you divide it in two parts, first part is given part and second part is the to prove part, then your half work is done. How? Let us see what are the steps to solve or to prove a theorem. The first is to draw a figure according to given part of a statement. We identified the first given part, and we will now draw a figure which is according to a given part. That is first part. After drawing the figure, we will write the given part and which is contained by the statement and which is the first part, given part, and in a figure. That means when you are writing a given part, then you have to consider the figure which you have drawn already. Next is to prove part. We are going to write the prove part, but when you are writing this prove part of a statement which contains some figures, in the prove part you are going to write down the prove part of a statement and figure. Now the names are taken from a figure and some part is taken from a prove part. Next, is to prove the theorem according to the facts you know. Let us start to solve the theorem. I have taken one example here. The example is the opposite angles of intersecting lines are equal in measures. Now I have colored given part in a green and red part is to prove. Now according to the green part we are drawing a figure. In the green part it is given that there are intersecting lines, so I drew two intersecting lines here. As you can see, these two intersecting lines are AB and CD. Now according to this figure we wrote given part, and that states line AB and line CD as we drew it intersect at point O such that A dash O dash B and C dash O dash D, that means these points are collinear. Now after this, from red part equal measures and the figure, we are going to prove first thing equal in measures. But what are the equal in measures? Opposite angles. Now what are the opposite angles in this figure? AOD and angle BOC. Okay, and another thing is that another pair is there, AOC and BOD. These two pairs are equal as it is stated in a statement. Now from above thing we are going to prove. In the proof, firstly we are going to use a principle, that is angles in a linear pair are added, we get 180 degree. So angle AOD plus angle BOD is equal to 180 degree as they are angles in a linear pair. This is the first statement, so we wrote here 1, and then we are going to write down another pair which is angle BOD plus angle BOC is equal to 180 degree. Now how next pair of angles is selected? We have selected the next pair which contains same angle BOD. So BOD plus BOC is equal to 180 degree. Second statement, and angles in a linear pair, so their addition is 180. Now from statement 1 and statement 2, what we get? In a statement 1, right hand side is equal to 180. In the statement 2, it is also equal to 180. That means left hand sides are equal. So angle AOD plus angle BOD is equal to angle BOD plus angle BOC. Now as you can see in this statement, BOD is common, so that BOD is eliminated by us, and we get angle AOD is equal to angle BOC. This is the proof of this theorem. Only we have used linear pair principle here. They can be added to get 180 degree, and first statement, second statement is written, and according to first and second statement they are equal. We eliminated BOD and we got AOD is equal to BOC. Similarly, we can prove the second one, that is AOC is equal to BOD. That can be proved. So when you use these steps, then proving any theorem is very easy. No need to memorize. Thank you.